Hello, I'm Dustin Kirkland, a product manager at Google, and your host at this year's KubeCon Copenhagen. I'm joined by one of my colleagues, Jan Tattermusch. He's a software engineer at Google and a real expert on gRPC load balancing. Jan, tell us a little bit about what makes gRPC load balancing essential to high availability applications in Kubernetes.
Okay, so if I was to say it in a few words, it's basically load balancing is one of the key techniques that allows you to build scalable applications. And one of the things that are maybe a little bit less obvious, that it also allows you to make your services more reliable and to be able to do things like live updates.
Right, and that's a core piece of what happens in Google Kubernetes engine, right?
Yes, so on Kubernetes, that's basically like, you can't really not do load balancing when you're deploying to Kubernetes.
It's simply the right way to deploy applications at scale.
Yes.
Okay, I understand you have a demo here for us. You want to show us how this works?
Sure. Okay, so what I have here is basically so I've already deployed a service that has 3 replicas, and I'm going to show you that these 3 replicas are really here. So you can see there's 3 endpoints, and now I'm going to deploy a client on the Kubernetes cluster. So I'm going to create it based on my YAML definition I just created. And when I show you the logs, you can see that the client basically reaches to all of the 3 existing replicas, and it's doing the round-robin load balancing using the load balancer that's built into the gRPC client itself. So let's now see what happens if, let's say, 2 of my replicas die. It's going to take a little bit, but now you can see that some of the last backends that we reached to, it's only the one last remaining backend.
Right.
And the other ones, are unfortunately dead.
They're not responding anymore.
So that's pretty much it. And I could also easily scale up if I wanted to.
Yeah, let's get those back.
Yeah, it might take a little bit longer than scaling down, because when they die, they're immediately gone, and it might take a little bit for like the DNS resolution to pick up and to see those new replicas. So I don't know if that's gonna work immediately.
But we can see a lot of our hits. Oh, there we are. So we were hitting .115 for a long time.
Okay.
Now we're starting to spread those across.
Yep.
116.
So now we should be reaching all of the 5 new replicas.
Excellent. Wow. That looks really simple actually to set up.
I actually have some other examples that are a little bit more complex than this. They are in a public GitHub repository that's like available to everyone. So I welcome everyone to go ahead and try all those examples.
That's great. Thanks, Jan.